Alrighty, folks. Want to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. All the mothers out there and all the metal mothers out there. We got a new album review for you this fine day. It just happens to be the female-fronted Tower, Let There Be Dark. These guys are out of New York City. Formed in 2015. Released their debut in 2016. They did put out an EP in 2019, and their second album came out in 2021. And now we get their third album here in 2025. So not the most prolific band in the world. I have seen that logo before. Of course, did not know anything about them. I don't think they had the snakes in the logo before, but I would keep them if it was me, because it's pretty cool looking with them in there. Inside there, we got Sarabeth Linden on lead vocals, James Danzo on guitar, Zak Penley on guitar, Philippe Arman on bass and backing vocals, and then Keith Mikus on drums. You also get some guest backing vocals on here from Jason Tarpey of Eternal Champion. I wish Jason Tarpey would quit guesting on other people's albums and get in the studio so we could get a new Eternal Champion album, because it has been 5 years on that one as well. Lyrics on the inside here. Get the band photo. So I fumble with the booklet again. Credits on the end there. Alrighty, so we start off. We come flying out of the gates on this album. Opening track's called, let me fiddle with this, called Under the Chapel. The intro actually sounds like Shoot You in the Back, a Motorhead, but played by Fields of Nephilim. Really cool drum fills in it, crunchy guitar, kind of fades out into this echoey vocal. It comes back in with a haunting chorus and band chants, not gang vocals, not group vocals, but like band chants. Really strong song to open the album with. Then you get the title track, a little faster paced song. You still get the same echoey vocals and still get some band chants in there. Really driving guitar, driving drum beat, driving rhythm. And it doesn't really let up it's a 5.5 minute song, second longest song on the album. It never lets up for the 5.5 minutes. Next track's called Holy Water, another fast one. Drumming is really driving the tempo on this one. Your echoey vocals are gone, but now Sarabeth has kind of taken on the persona of a possessed Grace Slick. Some really nice guitar soloing in this one. There's been good guitar soloing throughout the album previously. It's really nice and tasty guitar soloing, really fits the song. Nothing too crazy, although we do get some craziness coming up. And I Cry is your next track. It starts off very melancholy, sounds like a song of loss. The band comes in after about the 2 minute mark, and then the last minute of the song, now we get the crazy guitar. The soloist, he just goes off for the last minute of the song. Next track is called The Will of Souls. It is not a Candlemass cover. It is a 1 minute 20-second instrumental. It sounds like a mandolin, but since there's not mandolin listed in the credits, I think it's just a guitar. But they were going for the mandolin effect. Book of the Hidden is your next track. This one's just a good mid-range rocker. Then your next one is called Legio Ex Fretensis, and it is a 30-second instrumental that sounds like it's being played by a sitar. But again, there's no sitar in the credits, so I believe it's just guitar work. Next track is called Ironclad. Really busy drumming on this one. Your intensity builds throughout the song with blazing guitar in this one. If I didn't say the name of the song, it's called Ironclad. Don't You Say is your next song. When it starts off, it sounds like they're going to play a cover of Out in the Cold off of Turbo. Keeps that slow, out in the cold type pace for the first 2 minutes of the song, and then the last 2 minutes you just get searing guitar, searing drums, just driving they're just soloing all the way out for the last 2 minutes of the song. The Hammer is your last track. More killer drumming. You get some nice backing vocals on this one, which haven't really, outside of those band chants to begin with, there hasn't been a whole lot of backing vocals on this. Her vocals, there's times when the vocals sound layered, but it doesn't sound like it's somebody else. It just sounds like layered vocals. There's a cool outro on this one, your last 2 minutes, where you get this like ethereal outro where it's just her voice and then a male. You can definitely tell that it's male, so maybe this is Jason Tarpey. And then it just sounds like it's just maybe a single guitar and some drums carry out the track for the last 2 minutes. So it's a really strong album. Sarabeth has a really unique voice. She, which I've been doing a lot of female-fronted bands this year. Not intentionally, it's just worked out that way. And all of them have been really strong vocally. Savage Master, Claymorian, Lady Beast, Tower. And Sarabeth kind of has a Stacey Savage from Savage Master meets Grace Slick. The guitar work on this one, I haven't been holding this thing up enough. YouTube's going to give me a shitty choice of thumbnails. So you just have to look at my exposed chest here. It looks like I lost a button. The guitars are really tasty on here. Nothing too crazy, but they do smoke when they have to. The drummer, Mikus, what was his first name again? Keith Mikus. He really shines all on this album. His drumming personally raised up a couple of song grades up a couple of notches on some of these, just his drumming alone. He's not mixed he's actually kind of mixed a little back in the mix, I would say. But I think it's because if he was any more forward in the mix, you wouldn't be able to concentrate on anybody else except for him. Because and his drumming fits the songs. He's not just going crazy back there. But really top-notch drummer. So I'm going to give this one 8.25 out of 10. Really good album. I definitely plan on going and checking out their earlier material. I believe their second album, let me see if I can pull that up real quick here. Shock to the System. I believe that is considered a modern day masterpiece, so I need to go check that one out. So yeah, 8.25 out of 10. Definitely check out Under the Chapel. That's my favorite song on the album. What else? Ironclad. That's another good one. And I would check out Don't You Say just for that blistering 2-minute outro that they got going with the guitar player and drummer. It's worth it just for that 2 minutes alone. Check that one out. So I will try to remember to leave a link in the description or in the comments for their Bandcamp page. I'm sure they have one, so you guys go check out a couple of tracks from them. Tower, Let There Be Dark, 8.25 out of 10. guys have a good one.